Welcome to my channel. My name is Kingsley. Today we'll be discussing religion and relationship. And what are they? Let's look at a minute. Religion is just a set of belief that people follows. It has to do with doctrine, the way they go about worshiping the God, and all that. And what is relationship? Relationship has to do with a connection between two. So if we say it's a connection between two, and religion is a way of belief, so what is the difference between them? If you ask me, when it comes to dealing with God, religion is something that I will call an activity, something you do or way to please God, something that you do, you follow doctrines, you wake up in the morning, you prepare to church. Church is very good. I'm not saying it's bad, because it's a place where we come together, worship God together. But there's so much to it. When you do all those religious things and you're not doing the relationship thing, I don't think it's good. Why do I say so? Relationship has to do with something that it has to be a connection. So if you spend a whole 24 hours in a day, yes, like on Sunday you go to church, maybe Wednesdays, on Fridays you go to church, you do all kind of worship, serving God. But there's one thing that God really wants, and that was the thing that Jesus Christ came to do. What is that? You know, when Jesus Christ was teaching, he always taught the disciples, the crowd has to fall into this religion thing, but you will get to know the full detail of why I said so. Then let's see the relationship. The relationship in the other way, in the other hand, is something that you cannot do all the religious thing in a day and forget to spend, even if it's 5 minutes in a day, to give God the time, stay together with him, to have that intimate connection with him. That is when you know exactly how he works, who he is, things you need to know about him, and how to follow him. That's when you know how to hear from him. You know, these days you will tell somebody, let me hear from God first, and people will be like, how are you doing it? How do you hear from God? That is where the relationship comes in. And I'm going to be leaving a link down below for you people to get a book that you will learn all this. It's just a 25-page ebook where you can learn all of this. You know how you go close to God, how you hear from him, the things to do so that you can be able to hear from him and be in this relationship. Because the best thing to do in the present day life is to know God yourself. Don't wait for your pastor, don't wait for your reverend, your geo, or your bishop to tell you who God is. No, know God by yourself. That is where the relationship comes in. So if you want to know God yourself, I would like you, don't miss it, the link is down below. You go to that site, download the book, read it, take your time. Don't be in a hurry, take your time. It's just a small book. You can even read it in just few minutes or hours. But the major thing is not just reading it, but learning it, understanding what you get from the book. Learn everything from the book. Know exactly how you deal with this God. Our God is a God that when you go close to him, he has so much to do for you. Because he said that what is taught for us is of good, not of evil, is of good, to give us everlasting life. You know, and he said you should enjoy your life to the fullest. So if you don't follow the relationship sincerely, I'll be honest, because I've been in both. So I'm telling you from experience that when you are in religion, you will not know your God yourself. You will not know exactly how he works. You will not know when he's talking to you. So I will advise from today, if you're not doing it before, if you are not this person that have time for God, please, I want to advise that from today on, learn to know your God yourself. Learn to study who he is by reading your Bible, not just to reading to know him. You know, most of us read Bible to be acquainted with some information. No, read it to know who God is and how he works. This is where relationship comes in. If you know this, there is no how you will be doing things your own way. No, you always want to hear from him, and when you hear from him, he directs you and you get it rightly. You don't need to start thinking, why is this not working? Why is this not? No. When you are in a relationship, whatever thing you're doing works for you. Why do I say so? Because you are not doing it just all alone. There is this God that we all say like is so far. No, it's as close to you just the way the tongue is close to the teeth. You know how close the tongue and the teeth can be. So that is how close God is to us. So I'm advising that from today, if you don't know or you've not done it before, I want you to start practicing it. Start practicing relationship. I'm not telling you to leave religion, but with time you will see the difference between both, and you decide on which one will I put more effort on. Definitely, believe you me, you are going to have more of that relationship at your heart always than the religion, because God will now start talking to you when you follow him, and you will be glad that you hear this from me today. You might not be doing it before, but I'm encouraging you to start learning how to start having a relationship with God, even if it's 5 minutes in a day. But let that 5 minutes be a particular time. If it's 5 minutes, if it's going to be 5 minutes to 2 o'clock or 2 p.m., or it's going to be 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes after 7 a.m. in the morning, let that 5 minutes be that 5 minutes. Let it be always that 7:05 in the morning, or to whatever time it is. Let it be exact that time every day of your life, and you will be glad that you did. So I will be stopping here on this religion and relationship. On my next video, we're going to discuss more on how you go about it, what you need to be doing, and how you can start hearing from God, mostly when you start. So maybe the next video I will take you is in the book that I've already said you can check with the link down below. And don't just forget to comment, ask me any question, and I will answer you from the comment. Like, subscribe, so that, and hit the bell icon, so that you can be able to be getting a video whenever I upload any new video. So thank you, and